Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Transformers fans everywhere, welcome back. LPS, Last Prime Speculator, here to bring you another speculation as always. Yeah, guys, you heard it correct. The first speculation of the Bumblebee movie begins in this episode. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the news going on with Bumblebee. I'm assuming, just like you guys, I was sitting there on social media, loading Twitter, loading YouTube, loading Instagram, loading anything social media related to get any news on the Bumblebee movie, waiting for that trailer on April 25th. We didn't get the trailer, well, it wasn't released to the public, but it was shown at CinemaCon. Yes, it was shown at CinemaCon. John Cena, Hailee Steinfeld, and Travis Knight were at CinemaCon showing the public, and the critics pretty much, the new Bumblebee trailer. I also heard it was a 20-minute snippet, of course, but there was a lot of positive feedback for the Transformers community. The Bumblebee movie, this is a big step for Hasbro and Paramount. This is the first movie that will not be directed by Michael Bay. The Bumblebee movie will actually be directed by Travis Knight. This provides light in the darkest hour for the Transformers fans out there. With the new director taking over the Transformers cinematic universe, particularly this one, this will give fans kind of a new taste of an idea from a director standpoint, making a live action film. Travis Knight can put his own touch on these movies now, bring in his own idea, his own plots. This is exactly what I think the Transformers community and fans need. A new look and a new rebirth of the Transformers origins of the live action universe and really in general, right? Travis Knight literally has a chance to grab the Matrix of leadership and claim himself as a new Prime. If he gets this right, he will be praised in the Transformers community and the fans, because this live action universe has so much potential to be great. Now, the positive feedbacks from CinemaCon were absolutely phenomenal. I'm not sure if you saw Twitter, there's a couple of videos out. All over social media, the feedback was that this was a home run and a slam dunk. People were praising this showing, and that's a great thing. But here is where I'm a little skeptic about. Was the feedback from CinemaCon actually because they really enjoyed this movie? Or was the positive feedback because Michael Bay is no longer involved in this project? He's producing it, but he's not directing it. So is this also a big slap in the face to Michael Bay more than the critics really appreciate, you know, the showing of the movie? I personally don't think that, but that's something to still consider to protect ourselves. This is a first solo film. This film is focused strictly on Bumblebee. This film is supposedly supposed to be a character-driven movie. Now, the positive feedbacks that were coming out from this movie, they were comparing this movie to the Iron Giant. Basically, there was rumors going around that Hailee, you know, found Bumblebee. He was scared, he was nervous, said he couldn't talk, and something, I'm going to call you Bumblebee. Kind of an idea of what I think of Transformers, the first Transformers movie when Sam found Bumblebee. That moment. They need to grab that moment and that wow factor to get fans excited. And obviously we know that this is an idea of a G1 type feel. This is based off of the 80s, right? This could also be the idea of their reboot as well, okay? Now hear me out. This Bumblebee movie, if it does well, they can kind of keep it going and still not reboot the franchise. Or this could actually be the reboot, and Paramount and Hasbro have been playing us the whole time that basically this is the start of the new idea of where they're going with Transformers. Now, why I'm saying reboot is because when they introduced Bumblebee with his new look, he had the 80s type feel. Different look, a little more younger, a little more hipper, a little more G1 feel, which I think is absolutely perfect because that's what the fans have been wanting. Bumblebee the movie could be a fresh start to the franchise, giving something the fans need, and that's a fresh start. Also generating new fans. What they have to get right in this, though, is they've got to get character development, they've got to engage the audience, and story development. I want this movie to have answers than questions, right? Travis Knight is given this opportunity to literally be the next Prime in waiting to save this Transformers franchise, right? Also at CinemaCon, there was rumors, not being confirmed, that Starscream was actually in this little showing, and he was red and blue, and he looked more of his original figure back in the 80s of G1. If this is true, this is absolutely amazing. One, this will give you not having Megatron as the main villain. This gives Starscream his moment. Starscream is a fan favorite, one of the most favorite, beloved Decepticons and Transformers in the universe. This is his time to actually shine. This also can target new fans as well as re-engage the old fans. Starscream is the perfect way to do it. He's a fan favorite. Now, here's what I wanted to talk about. If Starscream is the main villain in this, what could Starscream be doing and what could his role be? And these are the couple of speculations I have for you. Starscream could actually be on Earth searching for Megatron. Now remember, this is before the very first Transformers movie. He could be in search for Megatron, his leader, right? If they really want to get creative with this and tie it really back into comic books, G1, all that good stuff, is to prevent any of his Decepticon friendlies to actually find Megatron. Starscream's whole goal is always to be the leader of the Decepticons. In this movie, his whole objective could actually be to prevent anyone from releasing Megatron, right? This would make Starscream the leader of the Decepticons, and in a way be able to focus on Starscream and his manipulation and obsession with being the leaders of the Decepticons. This would be a perfect time for the character development, right? Finally, the main thing I truly believe Starscream's role is going to be in this movie is if this is involved the Bay universe, this has to be involved with Starscream in search of the Allspark, aka the Cube. That's what I personally think Starscream's role is going to be in this. If they go back to the original ones, they should make it about the Allspark. If Megatron is in captivity under Sector 7, Starscream's whole goal could be to find the Allspark for himself, to build his own army, to build his Decepticon empire under what he believed. And that would be an absolute perfect way to start or / reboot the Transformers live-action universe. What if it's all the above? What if Starscream is in search of the Allspark, trying to keep Megatron from being captive, and trying to, one, kill Bumblebee? In a way, he could also be tricking Bumblebee to do his dirty work too. There's a lot of things they could do for this, but in my opinion, if Starscream is back, he will be in search of the Allspark. That would make the most sense, and it would be pretty badass. But I don't know, guys. I wanted to make sure I did a quick video. It's been a long time since I brought you a couple of speculations. Wanted to make sure I delivered some news and let you guys know kind of what's going on. So supposedly on May 25th is rumored when the next trailer is supposed to be. I'll be sure to have a trailer reaction up and then get back in the speculation game. I just want to make sure I put this quick video on for you guys and let you know what's going on and everything. If you're not familiar with this channel, we dig deep in the lore of Transformers. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel for all your Transformers speculations, theories, news, and all that good stuff. To my subscribers, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. This is LPS here to bring you another speculation. Peace.